Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our very first social visionary program at onePULSE Foundation. All right, so here's the deal, right? We've been running a lot of programs over the last year. Okay, you know what's really crazy? I'm not used to having all these lights. I can't see anybody over there. So you stick your tongue out and stuff like that, I wouldn't even know. But all right, so we do launch the Social Visionary program today. It's been a work in progress. So what is the Social Visionary? It is where social issues meets performing arts for social change. So we're really excited about it. So we invite what I call social visionaries. What are visionaries? Those are people that know how to innovate ways in making society a lot better. So that's what I call them for this program. So I do want to mention, though, that these programs are really dear to us at onePULSE Foundation because what we really want is change in society. We want positive change along multiple dimensions: acceptance, inclusion, culture of remembrance. So we really, lead that charge in all the work that we do here. And of course, our four values: we want to open hearts, we want to open minds, we want to open eyes, and we want to open doors. So it is in that spirit that we do present the program for you tonight. So I want everybody to be happy or really excited about this because this is going to be a really boss show, all right? But before we start, I do want to welcome our collaborator. It is Andres from Peer Support Space. Andres.
Hi, and thank you, everyone. My name is Andres Acosta, and I'm the Director of Respite Operations for Peer Support Space. And Peer Support Space is a nonprofit that radicalizes the way we look at mental health by putting the power of healing back into the hands of the community. We do this by creating spaces where peers can help one another heal through difficult parts of their life and different issues. We do this in 3 different approaches. One, we have over 18 different groups that are identity specific, where you can go and meet people that are going through the exact same thing you are, and they can help you heal through that. Whether that's grief, whether that's a recent abortion, whether that is just coming out and figuring out who you are as a person and as a queer person. We have those spaces. The other way in which we provide support is we have one-on-one peer services. This is a great complement to counseling for a lot of us that don't have access to mental health resources. And last but certainly not least, we are currently working to open up the first respite center in Central Florida, and what will be the only respite center in the state of Florida. And a respite center is basically a space where you can go as you're about to have a mental health emergency and have a space where you can catch yourself and have a space to breathe. And that's huge because I myself have been through the mental health system here in the state of Florida. I have been hospitalized several times for mental health issues. And I can tell you right now that we need a step between me being Baker acted and me having a space where I can heal on my own. And that is what we're trying to bring to the community. So I am super excited to tell you about the Respite Center. The Respite Center will be opening up later this year. And I hope that when we have our grand opening, you're all able to share out the resource because we need this. We need a space for mental health where people can heal on their own through their own community, because that's really what we need. We need healing that is community-based, not healing that relies on forced incarceration. And that was a little bit radical, but thank you so much, and I want to thank the onePULSE Foundation for this.
So real talk, though, if anybody ever goes to their website or their Facebook presence, they are doing some fantastic, phenomenal work over there with, just providing support for people that need support, right, in that area. So thank you for that, so much for that. And, oh, you know what? I forgot, man. So I came up here. I didn't even know if some of y'all know me, some of y'all don't, right? So let me introduce who I am, right? Some of you know me as Dr. Earl over at onePULSE Foundation, right? But I'm really just Earl, right? So for tonight, we're just gonna have a lot of fun. And without any more ado, I would like to welcome the social visionaries. So if they will please come to the stage. Let's get the show started.
All right. Hello. We are so pleased to be here with the onePULSE Foundation tonight. I am Stephanie Ray, she, her.
Melanie, she, her.
Hey, Tim Watt, he, they.
Katana.
All right. So tonight, we are going to be doing what I like to call a show shop, meaning that we're going to do a little show for you in the first portion of our evening together, and then we're going to do a workshop. So we are going to be doing some improvisational theater for you, and then you all will be participating with us in some applied improv. By a show of hands, has anyone ever been to an improv show or seen an improv show? Okay, cool. So we have a couple experienced folks and some folks who are going to get to experience improv for the first time. So that's very exciting.
So that means we're not going to call out like Terry in the back row, some guy that I know. Like.
Oh, no, we definitely are.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely, yes. You're not safe. So improv theater is the art of creating scenes, creating characters without a script. This show is one that has never been seen before and will never be seen again. You are in very exclusive company because we are going to create a show in front of your eyes based on your suggestions. It's a very collaborative art form. And in the second half of our show, we'll be doing applied improv using the skills of improv to explore how we can stop and confront sexism and genderism in our everyday lives using some of the skills that we worked on through applied improv. So we'll talk about holding space for different perspectives and conversations, having the confidence to speak up, and how to interrupt. When you find yourself in a moment where someone has said or done something awful and it's so easy to freeze, we're gonna actually do a role play exercise where you will all get the opportunity to practice stopping that harm in the moment so that when you find yourself in that situation in the real world, you've had that opportunity for those neurotransmitters to say, you know what, I've done this before and I was safe and I was fine and I can do it again out here. So before we get into the work part, we're just gonna have some fun. We're gonna do a show. We're gonna play some games for you. So we are going to start with a classic improv game called Freeze Tag. For this, I just need any two players to step up, and we're gonna go ahead and start the interactive portion of the show. I'm gonna need a lot of help from you all in the audience.
Lot of help.
Mel, yes, I need an activity. What's that? Anyone shout out an activity?
Seesaw.
Okay.
You had that one prepared.
He was on the way here. He's like, I'm going to say seesaw.
We got some ringers in the crowd.
Nice.
And for Tim, an object.
A ball.
A ball, all right. So as if you're on a seesaw and ball, whatever that means to you. So as we do this exercise, as we play this game, at any time, anyone in the back line can yell freeze, and someone will come in, take that position, and start a new scene based on the physicality of what the players were doing in that moment. It'll make sense as you watch it. Seesaw, ball. This is freeze tag.
Hey, Tim, Mom said that you had to do a little seesaw with me, and I can't get it myself to go all the way up unless you sit on that side.
Oh no, Jessica, I'm a little too busy.
Tim, Mom said when you were home from college that you had to spend time with me, that we're gonna bond. Okay, you're real good. Can you just please?
All right,
Can you
fine.
I just want one up, okay? Just one up.
We did it at the same time. That
didn't work.
you gotta
Okay.
right.
Try you go down and I'll go up.
Okay.
Okay.
Freeze.
Doesn't it feel powerful?
Oh my goodness! You never told me that this this rodeo ride is amazing.
It's pretty great. It has at least 1 horsepower.
Oh my God, Jim! Like, am I going to get an award at the end?
If you're lucky.
If I'm lucky.
If you're like, your form is a little.
Wait.
off.
You said if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
If?
You gotta last at least like 30 seconds.
If? How are you gonna say if I'm lucky? Like
I don't know if I can do this for another month. I think we gotta figure out a way to get this baby out now.
Oh my goodness. I mean, baby, you told me you wanted me to try like this like birthing reverse roll, and whoa! Oh my!
I'm done. 8 months is enough. They can induce, right? That's a thing. They can
So can I take off the suit first? I mean, is this what you feel like every day?
Yes. That's why I made you wear that pregnancy suit.
Freeze! So that's what I'm saying, darling. Once I go, all of this is yours. All of it. Do you see out there the outhouse? Yours. Do you see the chicken coop? Yours. And don't forget the tree that your grandfather and I planted. And every year when you grew, we made a little mark when you got taller. And then you got taller than me, so I had to stop because I couldn't reach anymore, but still yours.
Oh, Grandmama, when you handed me this antique vase,
Yours.
I thought that was my entire inheritance.
No.
To know that you're leaving me the property, I don't want to be, I don't even mean to seem ungrateful. I'm so glad. It's just I was kind of hoping to get
So how do you like the property? I mean, it is still for sale. How do you like it?
You have to pay for it.
Oh, wow.
Doctor, what's going on with the arm?
Let me...
I don't like the clipboard. It's never good when there's a clipboard. Whoa. I got 3 of them now.
This
you
is-
gotta make it stop. I only had one before.
This
and now
is the medical technology we were talking about, where ours will go ahead and regenerate.
it's multiplying. Oh, it moved.
And see. So that was Freeze Tag. Thank you for your amazing suggestions to get us started. Our next game is called Infomercial. So as we move further into our evening, we're going to be confronting some serious problems, sexism, genderism. But first, we're going to talk about some mundane, everyday problems that we are going to solve right before your eyes with some amazing inventions. So from anyone in the audience, what's a mundane, everyday problem lots of people face? Traffic. All right, traffic. So can someone please bring up our bag of amazing objects? I'm going to present for you an infomercial about this amazing object that I don't know what it is, that is going to solve all your traffic problems. So I'm going to ask if you have traffic problems, and because everyone does, you're going to say yes, and I'm going to tell you how this invention behind my back is going to solve those problems, all right? We ready for this? Cool, all right. So here we go. Do you have a problem with traffic?
Yes!
Then you need this. The Traffic Preventer 5000.
Oh.
How does it work, you ask? Well,
How does it work?
I think it's fairly obvious, but I will explain just in case you don't know. The Traffic Stopper 5000 is a patented invention.
Patented.
Would you simply sit on the front of your car, and you see this groove inside of the Traffic Stopper 3000 is actually lined with an invisible LED magnetic strip that sends out a signal to all of the vehicles around you and will shut those cars down so that they simply stop and you can drive around them. I know it sounds entirely illegal.
who?
We had to do a lot of lobbying to get this passed.
Tell us more.
But the Traffic Stopper 3000 can be yours. I know what you're thinking. No way I could afford this kind of technology.
Can't.
It's proprietary. We spent
installments.
years in the lab. But for only $99.99, you can take home the Traffic Stopper 3000 or maybe 5000. We've done a couple of
Do you
different
mean
models.
$99,000?
No, Mel.
What?
$99.99. But wait, there's more.
There can't be.
For only $24.99, you can take home a second Traffic Stopper 3000.
Where's this?
If you call today, so call 1-800-STOP-TRAFFIC-NOW to take home your own. Thank you so
Got
much.
it.
Thank you. All right. So we're another one of those. I think Tim needs an everyday problem.
So who has some mundane problems they want me to solve? Laundry? Got it.
Yep.
Got it. All right. Okay.
You gotta put your hand down. Okay.
I gotta get real in there.
Get in there.
All right. Okay. Do you all have a problem with laundry?
Yeah!
Me too. That's why I have this. This is a handheld clothes washer. It's in here with the agitator. All you gotta do is you gotta take your laundry soap, whatever brand you like, you open up the top here, you squeeze it in, you put your shirt right on it, and then you spin it underneath, and then it flings it around and washes it all in one spin.
Hey, Tim, I have a stain.
Oh, don't worry. Here's the soap.
Oh, look, it's gone.
The stain is gone.
Nice.
The stain is gone. But wait, there's
Hey,
more.
Tim.
Yeah.
I have a stain.
Where are all these people coming from? Where is it?
It's a grass stain, Tim.
Oh, okay, I got it. It's gonna be okay. Wow! Yeah. There you go.
It's clean, and I have like clean wrinkles now.
Exactly. All of this can be yours for just small installments of $14.99 over 12 months with 8% interest. All you need to do is call 1-800-SPINNER-TOY, and it can be yours today.
Thank you. Excellent. We're gonna do one more of these. We need a problem for Katana.
Mow the
Mowing
lawn.
the lawn, yeah.
Oh, let me see here. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, he's and hers, them and theys. Do you have an issue with mowing the lawn?
Yes.
Hate it.
Don't want to
Hate
do
mowing
it.
the lawn. Every weekend you're out there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that we now have a new invention that's going to go ahead and just eradicate, okay, that additional grass. Here we have it here
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Grass Be Gone.
Whoa.
Grass be gone. Yes, I know. We all live here. We have to deal with the humidity. We have to deal with allergies. But this right here is our new invention, the Grass Be Gone. All you have to do is walk around across the grass, just like this.
Hey,
And
hey, Katana, I have grass.
you have grass.
It's gone.
Grass be gone.
Whoa.
Matter of fact, it's a great opportunity to go ahead and talk to your neighbors as you go ahead and work out your Grass Be Gone. Now, you're probably asking me, you know what, with this Grass Be Gone, how much does this cost? I know, here it is. How much? Once again, let me hear you say what?
How much does it cost?
That's a very good question. Because we are now here and we just did our taxes, this right here is now available for your last year tax refund. I know some of y'all are still waiting on it, okay? When it comes down to the government, when it comes down to tax refund, we could owe them and they want interest, but they don't give it to us. So with that being said, this right here is now just for you. You know what? Because I'm loving you, everyone in here, I'm going to go ahead and give everyone a Grass Be Gone. You have a Grass Be Gone. You have a Grass Be Gone. Everyone has a Grass Be Gone.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, I hate grass and I really do truly just want dirt.
Yeah.
Don't want any grass.
Excellent. Wow. I bet you didn't expect to come here and leave with a gift. Wow. So, yeah.
Use your imagination.
So one of the things that we can find when we're having difficult conversations is that we might have a moment or say something that we wish we could take back. We wish we could redo. And in this next improv game, our players are going to have the chance to do that. This is a game called New Choice. So at any time in the scene, when I think that it would be fun for them to make a different choice, I'm going to say new choice. And our players are going to reroute, come up with something different, and continue in that direction. So all we need to get started is a relationship. What's a relationship between two people? How could they know each other? I heard teachers and coworkers.
Okay.
So you are teachers and coworkers. Take that as you will. This is New Choice.
Samantha drew on the wall again. I don't mind, it's fine. They're learning.
Sarah, this is supposed to be our teacher planning right now. I know we don't have a lot of time.
I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. I'm just stressed, and I'm telling you now, it's not you, it's me.
New choice.
I'm telling you right now, you are adding so much stress to my day, okay? And I didn't want you to know that, but it's just like this Shakespeare unit you made. They, thou, I don't know.
I mean, with all this new information coming down from the state, it's like, I don't know what to do. I mean, it's like 1 minute they're like, hey, you're underpaid, but now they want me to be like a head of a department.
New hand movement as you say that.
Now they say that I'm underpaid, and now they want me to be the head of a department.
Okay. New plan. What if we just do what we want? What if this whole lesson plan, trash?
New place to put the lesson plan.
What if this whole lesson plan, out the window?
That would be amazing.
What if this whole learning box the state sent us just disappeared?
I think you're onto something. This could be a new standard here in the state of Florida. Talk about, like, this is innovative.
New choice.
This is this would be miraculous.
New choice.
This would be just plain dumb.
I already threw it out the window. I can't get it back. We have to go with this.
Okay.
Okay, you and me. What is the thing you've always wanted to teach? Don't think about the state. What is in your heart?
I want to teach kids how to chew with their mouth closed.
Yes.
I want them to be able to chew in classroom with their mouth closed and not
That's
be
right.
see when it's coming in their mouth.
And I want them to just read their book. I don't want them to wipe their face in it. I don't want them to bend the little corners down. I just want them to read it and imagine themselves in a new land. A land where they chew with their mouth
New
closed.
hand motion that Katana does to show imagination.
A land to show. They chew with their mouth closed, and they know how to read and write. And it doesn't matter the topic; it just matters that they're educated.
And see.
Gotta stretch that out.
I love that.
I wasn't prepped for that one, honestly.
Yeah, you got to stretch before you do improv. It just matters that they're educated. Absolutely.
And chew with their mouth closed.
Yes.
It's important. It's important. Might end up like me.
So our next game is called Objection. And the object of this is to be the last person speaking when the clock runs down. So we're going to put on a timer for 3 minutes, and we are going to, they are going to debate, because I'm the judge, an everyday, mundane topic. So they will be sharing their strong, passionate opinions about this topic with the objective of interrupting one another to steal the attention and take the floor. As the judge, I can either sustain an objection, meaning, okay, that objection is good, you take the floor, or overrule it, meaning, no, actually, that doesn't make sense. The person who was talking before, you keep going. So we just need a mundane topic, the sort of thing that you would not normally debate around the dinner table, something people either agree on or just don't discuss because it's kind of boring, that our players are very passionate about and have strong feelings about today. That's a real one. Stop signs. I like it. Stop signs. You know? Yeah.
Okay.
Got strong feelings about them. Should we stop? Should we go? Who knows? All right, this is objection. Stop signs.
I feel that instead of stop signs, we should have roundabouts. I feel that they are more efficient as long as people actually understand how to use them. I find that a lot of people do not know how to use them, and those people should be required to use stop signs. So we'll have them fill out a form that asks them, how do you use a roundabout? And if they fail the test, then they now have to use a stop sign.
Objection. I think giving people the option to either roundabout or stop sign will then have a stop sign at a roundabout, and therefore no one will ever go.
Sustained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's valid.
Thank you. I actually quite enjoy stop signs. I feel like it's a moment that you can get to like a four-way cross with people and then nobody knows who gets to go. So you all look at each other and you're like, you, and then they're like, no, you. And then you're just like this societal moment of guilt.
Objection. I'm actually would like to go ahead and say, as a representative of the new and improved let you not go first. I'm having an issue with the whole red of a stop sign. I feel as though it's very offensive. I mean, seeing such a harsh color like in my face, I don't agree with it. And so I feel as though we need to do away with a red color of a stop sign and go with something a little bit more pleasing to the eye. Maybe that of a nice protruce. Or
objection. I hate the word partrousse. Please don't say that.
Objection.
It's like moist. Like it's like,
What? This is more of a question than an objection.
Okay.
Partrousse?
Partrousse? Is that the
What
word?
is that?
Partrousse? I don't know the word partrousse. Objection to your word.
I'm gonna sustain Tim because I want to hear more.
The word partrousse, that is the word, correct? I don't care. It just doesn't roll off the tongue right. I'm not even sure what that color is. If I saw a sign that was that color, I would go through it out of like just disdain for it.
The last time that you went to Home Depot, they now have colors with very different names. I mean, I even think that Harry Potter has a color at Home Depot when it comes down to mixing. So partrousse is definitely a color, and I will go ahead and stand by that.
Objection?
Yes.
How did I end up back here?
I don't know, but I want you at the front of the room. Sustain.
Thank you. The thing about the color of a stop sign is no matter what, it still says stop. And I think that's what we're all overlooking here today, is that no matter the shape, no matter the color, no matter the size, it's always gonna say stop. Because it wants you to stop. Whereas all these other signs have just like people and lines and squiggles. And then there's that one that's got like a car and a squiggly line.
30
Objection.
seconds. Yeah.
Objection. One of them says yield.
Ooh.
That's a word.
That's true.
That
Sustain.
is a
Yeah,
word.
yield is honestly probably one of my favorite signs because it's like you can stop if you want, but if you go and you hit someone, you can probably justify it,
Objection,
and that's why it's the best one.
actually not what yield means at all.
It's not.
That's not what yield means at all.
Objection. I feel as though I think we could kind of make a compromise if we were to go ahead and mix yellow and red. I think we would
That
have
is
a nice.
time. Katana was speaking. Katana wins. Congratulations.
So, just to clarify, mixing yellow and red is orange. Is partrousse orange?
What is partrousse? What is that color?
Is it orange?
See, I got you thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I got you thinking about it. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. You're now going to go into the paint shop and be like, can I get partrousse?
Orange.
So we are going to circle back to this game in a little bit and talk a little bit about how objection is a really useful tool in your everyday life. But before we do that, we're going to wrap up the show portion of our evening with a little game that we like to call Spoken Word. So for this game, we are going to need a couple of different audience suggestions. We're going to be turning this room this evening into a spoken word jam right now, improvised off the top of our heads. Now, the glorious thing about our improvised spoken word jams is that we are all friends. We're all here to support. So we are going to support each spoken word poem with the same level of energy and enthusiasm, whether it is wonderful or absolutely terrible, which some of them probably will be. So we're going to take your suggestions, make up some spoken word. We'll indicate that we're finished with some snaps. And to get us started, I just need a suggestion of something that you recently took home from Target that was not on your list, but somehow ended up in your cart anyway. What was that? Coconut oil. Coconut oil. All right, can we get a little smooth jazz for this? A little smooth jazz. All right, remember, keep it clean, friends. Keep it clean. I went into the sun to get a little boil. I wanted my skin to glisten, so I put on some coconut oil. I laid out on the beach, I relaxed on the sand, I couldn't get my back, and then someone said, "You need a hand."
Nice.
Coconut oil.
Uh-huh.
I rub you on my boil.
Oh boy.
Makes me feel so smooth. It gives me a nice soothe. Ooh. I get it at Target's.
Yes, get it at Target. Yes. Speak on it.
Coconut oil. Coconut oil. I look down at my feet and I see something that's so discreet, it turns me off because I see black and white and black. Look like I've been walking through a patch. I reach to my left and what do I see? Sitting next to me is that bottle of coconut oil. I lather it in my hands and rub it back and forth. I work my way down to my toes and don't look at the boil. Don't look at the corn. Don't look at the other little knot. Coconut oil. You heal me, you seal me. You make me feel so complete. I just wish it goes on discount next week.
Oh, yes.
Coconut oil.
Yes. Yes, brother. Speak on it. Speak on it.
Stranded on a desert island. There's so many things that I may want to bring. But if you think and you think and you think there is one thing that is so versatile, while I sit on this aisle wondering if anyone will rescue me and me alone. I have no phone. And yet I look around. And the one thing, and you may say, what? But the one, thank you. Okay. But the one thing that I wanted was that coconut. It is sitting up in that tree, but it falls down from me. And I will not alter. And I will drink that coconut water. And when I rake it out and it drips across the soil, I will cultivate it into my one true oil. And that's when I realize, no matter the hustle and bustle of the day,
Yes.
I'm okay alone. Because my coconut oil and I will find the way.
All right. Thank you so much. We can cut the music. All right. So thank you for being an incredible audience and giving us such amazing suggestions. Give yourselves a round of applause. So now you are going to get a chance to see some of those games again, but this time we're going to have some of you participate.
These?
Okay. But before
Wow,
we
all
jump,
these people in the first
yeah,
two
oh, yeah,
rows?
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
Seesaw!
Right in. We're gonna do a little bit of an action warm-up, just get our brains and our bodies moving. This is a game I really love called You Know That Dance, where we're gonna be passing around some movement. Since I know that everyone in this room is a brilliant, renowned, TikTok viral choreographer,
Yep.
we are gonna be teaching each other some new dances this evening. So this exercise goes like this. So I'm gonna speak to a friend. This is my friend Katana right here. I know his name. If I didn't know Katana's name though, I might just say, hey, friend in the striped shirt, describe something that Katana is wearing. And I'm gonna say, you know that dance? And I'm gonna make up the name of the dance, whatever pops into my head. I'm looking at a speaker, so I might say, you know that dance, the speaker?
The speaker.
Yes!
The speaker.
And because Katana is brilliant, as are all of you, Katana's not gonna be like, no, the speaker, what is that? Katana's gonna say something like he just said. Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
I know the speaker. And then Katana is gonna show us the speaker. Right. But because we're good supportive friends, we're not gonna be like, ha, look at Katana dancing. Okay, so Katana's not gonna do something that complicated though.
Okay.
Katana's gonna do something a little bit simpler. All right, yeah, like that. Like maybe that.
Speaker.
There, cool. So because we're good supportive friends, we're not just gonna be like, oh, look at Katana dancing. We're gonna do the speaker along with Katana. And we'll do that for a couple of beats. And then Katana will say to someone else, hey friend.
Hey, friend.
Hey.
You know that dance?
You know that dance?
I know
Whatever
that
Katana
dance.
says.
What dance is it?
Man, you know the chair.
Oh, I know the chair.
You know the chair.
I know the chairs. I know the chair.
Show us how to do the chair.
Right. And we're all gonna do the chair with our friend that's doing the chair. So
I know the chair.
we're gonna start it out up here.
Nice
And then
chair.
we're gonna pass it out
into the crowd and hear from some of our brilliant choreographers who are in the seats today. So get ready to participate in this. Can we get a little background music, please, DJ? Thank you so much. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Melanie.
Yeah, Tim?
You know the belt loop?
You know I know the belt
you know the
loop.
belt loop. Go ahead, show us. All right. Do the belt loop.
We're all doing the belt loop.
Yeah.
We're all doing the belt loop.
I don't see a belt loop.
Do the belt loop. Do the belt loop. Do the belt loop.
Yes. Hello, my friend here with, oh my gosh, I love the, is it blue, your eyeliner? It's gorgeous. Hi, friend. You know that dance, the hairbrush, right? Can you show us the hairbrush?
Yes.
Right where you are. Yes, everybody. Yes. Thank you.
Amazing. Now you get to pass it on.
Yes. And now you can pick
Now
a
you can
friend
pick a friend.
and pass something to somebody.
Yeah.
Say, hey, friend.
The snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle.
Yes. Mhm.
Do the snickerdoodle.
Yes.
Now you go ahead and find someone and say, hey, friend. Oh, don't be looking away. Keep looking away. Don't. Right now. Let's touch you tonight. I'm like, hey, bye. Now we in a black room. And she looking all the way over. Oh, look at that light up there. Dixie, you see that light up there? Dixie, you see that light? You know where that light came from? Hey, friend. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know that
You know
dance?
that dance.
What's it called? The. Oh no, you
you
tell me what it's called. You choose
You
the
get choose the
name.
name. The snake.
Oh!
Do the snake, y'all. Do the snake, y'all. Do the snake.
That is the most enthusiastic I've ever seen you do any dance.
It's your turn.
Did she not just see the improv thing we just did with her?
Oh, I forgot that rule.
Hey, friend.
The ivy.
The ivy.
The ivy.
I'm excited for this.
All right.
I've always wanted to learn.
Okay.
I've always wanted to learn.
All right. Perfect.
That's my favorite one.
She didn't even stand up. I just added the legs.
Awesome. So, very nice job. Thank you to our brave participants. What I love about You Know That Dance is it underscores the importance of supporting each other.
Yes.
When you find yourself in a moment that's like, oh, this is awkward, this is embarrassing, I'm doing this in front of a crowd of strangers, but we're doing it too, and everybody's doing it, you feel so much more comfortable, you feel so much more confident. So when you find yourself in these challenging moments, when you're confronting sexism, genderism, you might be in a moment where someone else speaks up, and it feels like, oh, this is already handled. This person has already confronted the harm. I don't need to do anything. I can just sit back. But when you have the courage to lend your voice also and just say, you know what, I'm really glad that Dave said something, and I just want to express that I agree also. What you just said wasn't okay. That means a lot because it can be very scary to be that person in that moment who says, hey, you just misgendered this person twice, and I need you to really stop and be more thoughtful about how you're referring to them. It can be scary to step out and do that by yourself, and we can look at that person and say, oh, they're bold, they're brave, they've got it. They don't need my backup, they don't need my support. But when you have the guts to lend your voice also and say, yeah, you know what, I noticed it too, and I agree. Let's really be thoughtful about that. You know that dance is just a reminder of how good it feels to have people supporting you in what can be kind of a scary moment. So we want to keep in mind as we go into these tough conversations the importance of not only being the one who's willing to speak up, but also being willing to just lend our voice as support when it might look like someone else has handled it. So the next thing I want to talk about just a little bit is this idea of the concept of yes and. So we had a couple of folks raise their hands to say that yes, they'd been to an improv show before. If you've been to an improv show or taken an improv class, you have probably heard of this concept that's the foundation of improv theater, which is yes and.
Yes,
and what people frequently learn that this means is in order to be a good scene partner, in order to do improv theater well, I have to say yes to whatever happens. So if I'm doing a scene with Katana and I say, oh, welcome to Mars, these are space rocks. If Katana completely rejects my offer, he might say something like,
no, this is actually linoleum, which is a fake floor.
Oh, okay, cool. That's not a great scene, but if he...
Wow. I'm just gonna step out.
I thought we were professionals.
Right?
That's not yes anding.
So here's what happens if Katana yes ands my offer. Oh, look at these great space rocks.
These are great space rocks.
Right. So yes, that was a very intense yes and. Thank you. So yes, we want to be good, collaborative scene partners, good friends, and support and agree in moments where we've gotten an appropriate offer, like space rocks. But in moments where the offer is not something good, where it's sexist, where it's genderist, where it's harmful in some way, we absolutely have the right to say, actually, no, I'm not going to accept and agree with this. So yes and does not mean no matter what happens, I have to go along with what's occurring in this moment. What it actually means is first, yes, I heard it. I acknowledge what just happened. We all heard this person say this awful thing in the meeting. We're not gonna just blow past it and pretend it didn't happen. So yes, we acknowledge this just happened. And now I get to choose how to respond in a way that's gonna feel dignified for me. I get to decide, do I wanna say, okay, we need to stop and talk about this right now? Do I need to say, you know what, I need a moment, I'm gonna go take a walk? Am I going to flip the conversation in some way to address this in the moment in sort of a more lighthearted way? All of these are choices, but what yes and really means is yes, I acknowledge that it happens, and now I get to respond in a way that feels good for me. So we're gonna explore this concept a little bit in a couple of exercises. The first one is called I Got You Something. And this is an exercise where we're gonna be passing some improv gifts around to each other in the crowd. So this is something that's gonna work on our ability to actively listen, and I'll explain a little bit how this applies afterwards. But here's how the exercise works. So I'm gonna hand someone a gift. Right now, I'm gonna hand a present to Mel. Mel, I got you something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So you see, Mel is going to receive the gift very differently if I hand it to her that way versus if I say, oh, Mel, I got you something. So she's paying attention to how I handed it to her, and she's going to receive it in that way. And now Mel is going to tell me what I got her, but not why. Yeah, I got you something, Mel.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this little dandelion puff.
You're welcome. You know, I remember you saying that as a child, you loved picking dandelions, but then now that you live in New York City, you don't see them anymore. So when I was in the country this weekend, I brought one back for you.
Thank you so much. I mean, since I got to New York, I haven't been able to make a wish, but now I can.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So that's how that works. We're going to pass around some gifts. So you are going to pass a gift to a friend, conveying with your physicality the size and some information about that gift. They're going to thank you for the gift and tell you what it is, but just what it is. And then you're going to tell your friend why you chose that gift for them. So Mel, why don't you hand a gift to someone now?
Oh,
love
absolutely.
gifts.
Oh, I guess I'm
Okay,
giving
not
it to
me. It
Tim.
doesn't have to be me. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No, come back.
Oh, sorry.
I got you
Sorry, my bad.
something.
Oh.
This is for you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you for my school books. I appreciate it.
You are so welcome. I know that you really wanted to get more into psychology, so I thought if I
do.
got you the books, you could just jumpstart right into the
Yep,
class.
it's a red flag, but it's me, so you know. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Oh man, boy, do I got something. Oh goodness, this is so heavy. Oh gosh. Oh. Hi, what's your name? Nice to meet you, Nadia. I brought you something, even though we just met.
Thank you
Yep.
so much.
It's yours.
Am I
Here.
supposed to move it from here because
Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You brought me a case of bricks.
I knew you were building a house, and I just wanted to help in whatever way I could. You're welcome. Okay, I'm so glad you liked it. They liked it. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness.
All right, awesome.
Nadia, you can
No,
give a
you-
gift to somebody else, anybody. Especially if they look away.
It's those things in packing peanuts.
Oh,
Oh, the worm thing.
the snake.
Nice.
Yes.
Right on.
Y'all give
Yeah.
her a job.
Yeah, awesome.
All right.
And no, she wasn't paid to do that. She's not a part of it. That wasn't the reason.
All right, new friend, give a gift to somebody.
What-
If you can't reach them, you can kind of, you'll get it there. You'll get it there.
Oh, nice.
Catch it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Better than I could catch.
Yeah.
Thank you for this cactus.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Now, justify.
Why did you get this fine human a cactus?
You know what? I feel like kids these days need to learn to have better hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Video games are in the past.
Yeah.
Practice. Don't catch it, let you squirt in the face.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a good strategy.
Nice.
That's a good strategy. They should have done that with me for sports. Might have done
Nice.
better.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh.
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 Nice.
Oh.
Oh man.
And that's from someone who's got a cactus stuck in their hand. That's so nice.
All I did was bring bricks.
So you get to keep the flower, and you
And
can give someone else
and
something
give someone else a
else.
different gift.
Yeah. Oh, it's so little.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, but wait. This is the best part. Why did you give her the gum?
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
That's
Nice.
excellent. All right, so we're gonna do one more. So why don't you pass the gift back to someone on the stage? Well,
Thanks for you. Yeah, I think.
oh,
Who's it for? Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you.
Do you need a moment? Do you mean to just? It's okay. It's okay. Just go take a
Put it
moment.
on the
Take
put it
a
on the
moment.
gift table.
It's okay. Take a moment. Look.
How did you know I wanted a flying squirrel?
Big flying squirrel.
yep.
Why'd you give me a flying squirrel?
I'm just gonna hide this one.
You know my spirit animal. Thank you.
Thank you. So, for those of you who were given and gave a gift,
Yes.
Raise your hand if what was received was what you envisioned yourself giving.
Yeah, let's
Did
talk
that
about
match
that.
up for anybody? Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. So, what I love about I Got You Something is that it shows us the difference between reception and expectation. Sometimes we can go into a conversation thinking, I know exactly how this is going to go. I know exactly what I'm going to say. I'm going to tell this person, you were wrong. You shouldn't have spoken to me this way. You messed up. And then we go into the conversation, and the first thing they say is, you know what? I messed up. I'm really sorry. And now suddenly, this has gone in a direction that we didn't expect. And if we insist on pushing forward with the script that we had in our heads, instead of responding to what's actively happening in the moment, we miss an opportunity for a really great conversation. So what we saw was that by being willing to actively listen, and instead of saying, actually, no, that was not gum, I was passing you a marshmallow, because we were willing to say, you know what, okay, it's gum in this moment, I'm gonna go with that. It's because your heel was broken. And we had this hilarious, amazing moment that never would have existed if we hadn't been willing to listen to what we were receiving in the moment. So the first thing we wanna think about when having difficult conversations, when confronting harm, is just staying in the moment and responding to what is really happening. And if someone realizes that they've messed up and they are apologetic, being able to be open to that and respond to what's actually happening rather than what we might have prescripted in our head. So that is part one. But doing that takes some confidence. And so we're going to practice speaking with confidence by returning to infomercial. So, as you saw, we are going to be solving some everyday problems with some mysterious objects in our object bag. But we're going to try this with an audience volunteer. So I need one brave soul to come on down here and give us an infomercial. Yes, please.
Oh, yes. All right. Do the hairbrush.
Yes.
Come on down. Come on down.
use the handheld
Come on
for
down
this.
to the game
Come on.
floor.
Yeah.
Come on down. What is your name, friend?
Thank you.
Monica? Let's hear it for Monica, everybody.
This is for you, Monica. So we need an everyday problem for Monica to solve.
Ants in the kitchen.
Ants in the kitchen.
Ants in the kitchen.
So you're gonna go ahead and ask our audience, do you have a problem with ants in the kitchen?
Do you have a problem with ants in the kitchen?
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
So
All
now
right.
reach behind you.
You can't see. There you go.
Nope. Yep.
I'm so glad to hear the confession that you all do and really do have ants in
We
the
do.
kitchen.
We do.
And I'm glad to let you know that there is an answer. There is a solution.
What is it?
Even for that problem in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
And the answer, ladies and gentlemen, is the pizza cutter.
Oh.
Okay, so what you do is you take a pizza cutter and you have and you spin it. You spin it round and round and round and round.
Confuse
what
them.
am I, Rachel Ray? You spin it round and round and round and round.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, all you got to do is say, no ants, no ants, no ants, no ants, no ants, no ants, no ants in your pants.
Matt, look, they're
And
leaving.
all the ants are gone.
All the ants are leaving.
Tell them how much it costs.
Bye.
How much does it cost?
Okay, and so the magical pizza cutter is only $1.99.
$1.99.
All you have to do is call 1-800-555-1212, and you can get your magical pizza cutter.
Let's hear it for Monica. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you. So that was fantastic. What we just saw is the power of speaking with confidence. Even when you have no idea what you're going to do, what you're going to say, if you're going to be handed a pizza cutter, if you are willing to just speak up and figure it out in the moment, you can sell what you're saying by just being willing to say something. Sometimes when you need to interrupt harm in the moment, it might just be, you know what, stop, we need to take a second, or you know what, I have
thoughts about this. And you might need a second to gather those thoughts, but it is worth it to just have the confidence to speak up and let the moment go ahead and catch up with you. So part of why that is hard is because we are sort of trained in polite society to not interrupt. It's considered rude to interrupt. And when someone is being polite in a conversation, when they're saying acceptable things, it is rude to interrupt. But sometimes people say and do things that need to be interrupted. And that can be really tough because even if what's just been said is horrible, we have this internal feeling like, oh, but I need to let this person finish being awful before I respond. No, you don't. You absolutely can and should be like, stop. This conversation is completely inappropriate, should not be happening. We're going to pause that. So we're going to go back to objection, which is a great game for practicing interrupting, because the whole point of objection is to interrupt the person who is speaking, take the floor, take attention in a fun and lighthearted way. So our players are going to play objection again, but I need 3 audience volunteers to come down here and join us.
Someone like Terry?
Yeah. Come on, friend.
Come on, my friend.
Like
Come
to.
on.
Please,
Yes.
I need one more brave soul to come down here and join us for a round of
If you don't come up, we'll choose you.
We will take good care of you and support you, so you'll be safe.
All you have to do is talk, share your opinions on a very mundane topic.
I feel like everyone else got a friend but me. I don't know.
I got my friend.
Yeah, all right. One more person who's gonna come down.
Who doesn't know your name?
Here, I can close my eyes and just point.
I know some other names in here. Don't let me start calling them out like we in church now. Well.
All right. What are we gonna?
I heard you okay.
Yes. I love it. I love the confidence. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming down to join us. So now we need a mundane topic, the sort of thing that you are not normally going to be in debate over for our players on stage.
Movies.
Let's go with movies. So
You got
we are
this.
going
You
to
got this.
passionately
You got
debate
this.
movies. I just need 3 minutes on this timer.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Locked you out of my phone. Put a password on it.
Thank you so much. So, again, your goal, the way that you win, is not necessarily to be giving the best argument, just to be the last person talking.
There you
the
go.
goal is just
So,
to be
do you have
talking,
something to say?
just
Just
to have
say,
your
"I
voice
object."
heard. So,
Sure.
at any time, just say objection, step up, take the floor. You've got 3 minutes to debate movies, wherever it goes. This is objection. Objection begins now.
What's your favorite movie?
What's the movie?
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind is your favorite movie? Why is it your favorite movie?
I just love it.
You love it so much? We love Gone with the Wind so much. Why else do we love it? Like, what is it, the characters?
Yes.
Oh, the characters are amazing. Tell me about the characters.
Objection.
Oh.
Mike doesn't like Gone with the Wind. Why do you not like Gone with the Wind?
Because it reminds me of the time that I got blown, my kite blew away.
Sorry. Kite blew
My
away.
favorite kite.
Kite.
My kite blew away.
Yeah.
He lost a kite, and I just...
It's rough.
It's gone with the wind. And
Yeah, it's gone. It's away. Over there with the wind.
Yep.
That's not fun.
You know, I think a far better movie is Jurassic Park.
I agree. I think Jurassic Park is great.
Dinosaurs don't blow away with the wind.
They don't. They're really heavy.
Okay.
They're very heavy.
Objection. We do not agree with Jurassic Park due to the fact that they use a lot of synthetics, which is completely harmful. I mean, I know some of those dinosaurs may look like they are virtual, but, you know, we need something that really connects with everyone, kind of like our movie of...
Ordinary people.
Ordinary people. Why?
Yeah.
Because here it is. We need films that connect to people and where they are today. And right now, dinosaurs have been dead for over 5,000 years.
We object. Neither of us have seen that movie.
Fair.
That is it. Thank you.
Which one are you objecting to?
We haven't seen Ordinary People. We have not seen Ordinary People. And so therefore, we feel like it's not about ordinary people because...
Overruled.
We have a new judge. Overruled.
Just because you haven't seen the movie doesn't mean it's a great movie. I mean, it's about ordinary people. And
Objection, I find ordinary people very boring. Don't you, Mike?
Absolutely. Almost as boring as Gone with the Wind.
Okay. Okay.
Got him.
Objection. I'm starting to feel very offensive. Like there's, here it is. We're taking our words and turning them around just because the movie is titled Ordinary People.
Objection. Shouldn't it be extraordinary people?
People are very extraordinary, Mike.
Extraordinary.
It's true.
Objection, everyone, the ordinary person is extraordinary.
Objection.
That doesn't make
The most extraordinary force on this earth. It has been here since day one, and it will be here until the end. Is wind.
Objection.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Objection, the most extraordinary force in the universe are dinosaurs. They were around before the wind.
That's true. We still
Objection.
use them in our cars.
Objection.
Ordinary people have
What do you
wind.
think of dinosaurs?
An objection to that. You looking at the
Okay,
most ordinary
objection.
force is carbon.
Objection.
Carbon will be here.
We've
since
never met a dinosaur nor seen ordinary people.
But objection to that because here it is. We're talking about carbon. Carbon is here. Carbon is in what we breathe.
All right,
Carbon is in the
timer
air.
went off. Team Katana takes it.
Good job. Good job.
Terry, we won.
So good.
That was a weird high five, but we did
All
it.
of our audience volunteers, thank you. Thank you so much.
Are chickens dinosaurs?
From what I understand, yes.
So,
And I have authority on that.
just saying that the dinosaurs are still here, and
Yeah.
so is the wind.
You know what? You're actually right because the last time I was like scrolling on Instagram, I seen a crab that looked like that crab that was in the stone, but it was like smaller now. I think.
Oh, like a fossil.
What?
I think crab. Like it
Like,
was a
like
crab.
it came out. Oh,
It was
okay.
a crab.
So we are going to move into the
I
final
believe you.
exercise of the day, which is our timeout jam. So we are passing out a handout from an org I do some work with, which is called the Black Improv Alliance. And these are some phrases that they've put together
Pass a few
that you
down
can
for us.
use for interrupting harm in professional environments. So when you find yourself in a situation where you are thinking to yourself, I really, here, I got you in the front row. I don't know what to say, but I wish that I had a way to interrupt what's happening here. And my brain is just blank, and I just can't think of what I'm gonna say in this moment. These are some phrases that you can go ahead and have stored in your head ahead of time to go ahead and stop what's happening. So for instance, somebody tells a really awful sexist joke, and you understand why it's supposed to be funny, but if you say, I'm sorry, I don't understand the joke. I want to laugh, but I just don't get it. Could you explain it to me? Chances are they are not going to, because they know why what they just said was wrong, and they don't want to break down the stereotype behind it and have to explain just how awful they are. Or you might just say, oh, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Oh, you heard what they just said. But when you ask them to say it again, a lot of times they'll be like, oh, no, I don't actually want to say that thing twice. Or it might be as simple as, I'm really uncomfortable with where this conversation is going. Can we change the topic? So these are some preset lines that you can use to interrupt harm in the moment when you find yourself in a moment where you know you should say something, but your brain just goes blank. Now you've got a set of tools that you can use to go ahead and stop what's happening. So we're gonna do what we call a timeout jam, meaning that when we say something that shouldn't be said, we want you to stop, interrupt us, and time out. So this is a role play exercise where for this first round, me and Tim are gonna be awful, just really terrible, terrible people.
So difficult for me.
We are all, in this world right now, we're all colleagues together, we're at a retreat, and Katana and Mel are gonna be some better people, and all of you are tasked with being the people to speak up in this moment. So as we practiced just now an objection, as we went through these other games and exercises to practice speaking up in the moment, having confidence in the moment, this is a moment where as we do this role play, we are asking you, encouraging you, challenging you to interrupt the conversation, to stop us in the moment. This is not a moment where you should feel like, oh, I'm at a show, I want to be polite. No, absolutely not. We want you to stop and challenge what is happening. So we're just going to go ahead and have a little conversation.
Yeah, you heard about Melanie's promotion, right?
Oh my gosh, really? They promoted Melanie?
I know. I feel like they just did it to kind of fill the quota.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah, Melanie.
the
We all know
quota.
she's not good at what she does, but
No.
what do you mean?
Thank you.
I mean, it's reality, so.
Everybody knows Melanie's not very smart, but they want things to look good, so of course they would promote Melanie.
I'm sorry. Can you say that? I'm not sure if I heard you correctly. You think that they were filling a quota?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the quota, like.
You know.
You know what I mean?
No,
Come
I
on.
don't. Quota?
Wait, how does Melanie fill that quota?
I mean, you know, they want it to look good.
Yeah.
They want to have, like, more, you know, different kinds of people in higher
Right.
management. Everybody knows that Dave's way more qualified.
It's
but
true.
Of course, they're.
I can't say that I agree with that.
Really?
Okay. I mean-
Are you sure? I mean, okay.
You seen Dave's shirt?
Excuse me?
Oh, well, geez. Fine. All right, nice work. Nice
Okay.
work. Nice work for round one.
I was pretty
Nice
scared.
work.
I was
Yeah.
like, oof.
That was good.
I might back up.
That was
I know it's a show, but
All right, so
That's good.
I think y'all have got. All right, Katana and Melanie.
I feel like staying here now.
No. You guys, y'all are horrible now.
Okay.
You're gonna join us
Yeah.
in being jerks. So you know, I'm really glad that this meeting is just us because I've noticed that some of the new hires are just like they don't really fit in with our company culture.
I
You
am
know what I
so
mean?
glad you brought that up. You know, I've been feeling it, but I'm just like, I'm so afraid someone's gonna tell me that, like, oh, you know, you have to
keep
be
talking
PC.
about culture. Like this organization has been this way since that of 1911.
Tradition.
Tradition. You know.
I'm sorry. Could you explain more what you mean by like tradition? That just. What do you mean by tradition?
Just
what I
like
mean, I'm so glad
standard,
to
you know, like traditional values.
Right, like
you
the
know?
ones that our parents and our grandparents did. It worked for them, so I don't understand why we have to change anything.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of been passed down, you know, from generation to generation. You know,
Uncomfortable where this seems to be going.
What do you mean? What's
What-
making you
what-
uncomfortable?
Could you explain that more?
well, you know, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, we have like summer, spring, winter, and fall, right? You know, so you know that's tradition, right?
It's just what works, and we know it works.
I just feel like some of the things that people have been wearing in the office are not really. Offensive? What do you? I just feel like
Sure, that's an appropriate thing to say at work.
I just want people to dress professionally. I mean, you guys.
Right. Okay, but let me just try. Like, I feel like there needs to be very clear rules, and if you can't fit within those
I don't know.
standards
I
and
think
rules,
I like change. You guys like change, right? Yeah.
I just think that there's a standard of professionalism. It's.
I feel like I'm being attacked.
Oh my. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Solving the world's problem, one drink
I'm
at a
sorry.
time.
Wait. I think you got the wrong paper.
So let's reset. Let's reset. So now we are all friends. We are hanging out at a birthday party, and we're just having a casual conversation. You know, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like all of a sudden, Alex wants me to refer to them in like really different ways, and I'm just like, Alex, I've known you always, and I've always called you what I called you, and like all of a sudden, you want me to change my language in the way I speak to you? Like, doesn't my opinion matter?
I feel like they're just doing it for like attention.
Right.
Right.
Like, I
Yeah.
should be able to address you in the way that makes sense
yes.
to me. What was that?
Please move the conversation some other way because if you feel how do you want him to call you, what do you want to call him like he wants? Let's move on. Tell somebody else if you don't feel comfortable. But just respect.
Okay. You know what? I hear that. Like freedom of speech. Like, we all should be able to say what we want. We all should be able to be called what we want. It's just like that also applies both ways, right? Like, if I mess up, it's not. I tried. I shouldn't have to feel bad for messing up.
Just because I mess up 8 times, I shouldn't feel bad about that.
I mean, so. I mean, since we're at a big.
Discussion. We need to shift the focus.
Okay. I know.
Okay, you did not have to be so aggressive
Okay.
when you said that to me because I just feel like I'm just saying what everybody
just
thinks.
wanted to kinda
And
get
now
clarity.
I'm getting attacked, so I'm the bad guy because I said what everybody in this room is thinking right now. I know you guys all agree with me, and you just don't have the guts to say it. Okay? Like, I think I really need support because I was just attacked. You guys saw this. I was attacked just now.
Love. You know, we believe. It's okay. You know, we believe in diversity. You know, we believe in diversity.
I have really diverse friends.
You know,
Yeah.
we grew up in South Florida, and it was diverse. You know.
I just feel like you're calling me out. Like you're like you keep saying things directly to me.
It's
like
okay.
I did something wrong.
No.
And we don't want anyone to
No,
feel
I was just
persecuted.
trying
So
to
it's
find
like,
out-
you know, they can feel like they do.
mean it that way, but what you're saying could be, taken offensively.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to have this discussion right now, but I'd like to shift the focus to what's for dessert.
Me too.
Okay. All right. Nice
Great
work.
job.
Nice work. All right. So we are going to wrap for the day with a final round of spoken word in which we encourage and invite all of you to add any thoughts, feedback, debriefs that you have in a form that's just a little bit light, a little bit fun. We're going to get some smooth jazz on in the background. We're just going to do another round of spoken word with some debriefs and final thoughts on the day. And anybody can jump in at any time. When you're done, just snap to indicate that you're finished. But the floor is not just down here, but is here as well. So we encourage and invite you all to jump in with a spoken word reflection of your own.
Nice.
Reflection.
It is still considered grace to stop hate from coming out of your face.
Yes.
It's me, your neighborhood he-they. I'm so glad that we had a great day. You all have brought something to my life, a sunny ray. Thank you.
Tonight, I must admit that I was very impressed with the ways that the harm was addressed when we expressed opinions that were outdated, that should be faded out of our minds, out of our hearts, as we make a brand new start, as we walk out of this room and into the night, as we interrupt harm when things just aren't quite right. I encourage you to speak up, to use your voice, and to teach others how to make a better choice.
Nice. Anybody want to jump in?
Reflections. And they don't have to rhyme. And you don't have to talk like this, but you can if you want to.
I'm gonna be honest, it makes you feel real
It's
peaceful.
fun.
I feel
It's
so
really fun.
cool right now talking in this breathy voice.
Any reflections, thoughts? Please.
Oh, yeah.
Please,
All right.
yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Was
Okay.
here to take pictures, but left with something much deeper.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Any lessons learned? Any sentence takeaway? That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Awesome.
Excuse me. I love that term.
Power
Nice.
of just an excuse me. Sometimes someone is saying something terrible, and you think, I don't have a speech, I don't have something prepared. It can be as simple as, excuse me. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, please, talk to us.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Spread the love and the hate.
Dissolve the hate, alleviate.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
I love it. I love it. All right. So
Gone with the wind.
yes. All right. We'll close on good Gone with the Wind because we are going to challenge it. Thank you for being an incredible audience.
Thank you.
Incredible participants.
Thank you.
I just want to thank our social visionaries, first social visionaries to come out because you all did a fantastic, phenomenal job. Yes, absolutely. So we're going to invite them back. We're going to invite them back. We're going to invite you all back to the next one, which will be in, well, I'll let you know, send you an email. We do them quarterly.
Amount of time.
We do them quarterly. So I mean, this has just been a wonderful, phenomenal night. So I just want to thank them again. So there is one thing that I want y'all to do, though. Everybody got a card, right? Thank y'all. Right? So everybody got a card. So we are also launching our Memory Fox campaign, right? So what that is everybody gets the opportunity to record a video telling us how you feel about the show, right? So all you have to do is scan that QR code. I'm going to show you how easy it is, right? So I'm going to get a volunteer. Chester. Now look, so Chester and I have history. He is my fraternity brother, so he's almost obligated to have to help me in these things. So Chester, bring up your cell phone and let's come to the stage. Yeah, he is going to show you just how easy it is, right? And everybody has the opportunity to do this when you leave today. All right, so Chester, I emailed you, so you don't even have to do the QR code because I just texted you the link. Yeah. So let's see what the link says.
You did.
Yes, I did. So open it up, brother Chester. So there's a little bit of history too because we used to work as my colleague, right? So, all right. So what does it say? There you go.
Now it's your turn to be a social visionary and speak up for change. Please share your thoughts on the program with the community that wants change. We will then use it on our social media to spread the word.
Okay. It says start. I'll hold the mic. I'll hold the mic. Start.
Could someone please tell Dr. Flint to stop recording?
Stop recording, Dr. Flint.
Oh, I have to put in information.
Oh, yeah, that's simple. Just your name.
Put in Irma.
No. Okay. So you put in your name, and then you put in your email.
Will they email me?
I won't. Okay. So now what it says. Go ahead. You got to read it for them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Click below to respond to one or more prompts. Be a onePULSE visionary superstar and record a brief video telling everyone what you enjoy most about the show and your biggest takeaway.
Okay. Okay, it's on you. The video.
Has it started?
Yeah, you're on. So, did you enjoy the show? What is your biggest takeaway?
Great day, family and friends. I am a special guest of my dear brother, Dr. Earl Mowat. As a Pulse visionary, I enjoyed the show immensely, and my takeaway is, even in uncomfortable spaces, you have to speak up. Thank you.
Thank you. It was that easy. It was that easy. And brother Dr. Chester Wilson, thank you so much. You always come through, right? So everybody, thank you so much for attending tonight. And please, got a question? It says so. It goes to our social. We'll send it through our social media. Yeah, that's on there too. Thank you for asking, by the way. I really hope that everybody enjoyed the show tonight. We're going to be bringing more things like this to, in the effort for change, and we will keep you posted. We have your emails, and we'll be sending out announcements, all right? So I think that's going to be it. Are there any questions? For the evening? Okay. Well, yeah, sorry. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, sure, yeah. Lamont would like to, he'd like to take a picture of the audience.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. Yeah. So keep dancing. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say. I can't stop the feeling. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll.